Welcome everyone to TheBeardedFool Gaming. Tonight we are hitting up some Magic the Gathering, and surprise, I'm using a new cam software to try to eliminate the background of my webcam. So it's probably going to look like garbage and be a big blurry mess, but you gotta bear with me. So do this. So this software is supposed to be pretty good at knocking out the background, but as you can tell, when there's a lot of fast movement, it goes crazy. So we're gonna hope that this is not like the worst thing ever you've looked at, and hope that it does what it's supposed to do. So if this is horribly distracting, let me know, and I can actually change it to where there's just a different type of background. But we're gonna try this first, just to kind of get that bad green screen effect. So let me know how it looks, everybody. But anyway, so Ravnica Allegiance is almost out in real life paper, but it has come to Magic Arena a few days early, just like Guilds of Ravnica did. And although tomorrow draft will be up, today is going to be sealed. So I've got myself some gems, and we're going to jump right into building a sealed deck. So, looks like the stream quality is good, not dropping frames. I've also got this like kind of instrumental background music going, so if that needs to be adjusted, let me know. Alright, we're going to go ahead and buy into this seal pool, and let's see what our rares are. And if you're in chat, especially you, Bront, say hi. That way I know you're still awake. Alright, pulling out the rares. Ooh, okay. So, I should have said this before, but going into this, my hope is that we can play Simic. I don't think it's the best guild. I think Rakdos, just in what I've observed so far, seems like the strongest guild. But I'm really hoping to play Simic. And seeing a mesmerizing Benthid, that pulls me in that direction. Now, however, these lands, of course, don't pull me in any general direction. But if I do end up in blue-white or some weird Esper or something, we have options. So. Counter target activated or triggered, or create a token that's a copy of a creature. This seems okay. The first half is very iffy, but the second half seems pretty decent, so we'll keep that in mind. This is actually supposed to be one of the better rares in the set, this Octopus. So we'll see that. Smothering Tithe, I think, is completely unplayable, pretty much. And then Priest is okay, but kind of a build around, so maybe leaning towards blue a little bit, but that's all we're looking at right now, so. Smothering Tithe? I don't know if it's even an EDH card. I think it's just jank. But anyway, so we're just going to kind of look through, and I think I might need to position myself differently. Actually, I guess that's good. I'm like right on the side of the deck, not blocking it. Let me scoot myself over.
There's lavender and new Old Spice body wash.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get this thing rolling. Just look at our options here.
Body wash. New Old Spice relax with
Taking some quick glances at first, and then we'll go back through in detail.
Some job boards make you sort through tons of the wrong resumes, which makes finding a great
4
candidate
5 sticks
like,
out.
well, trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Okay, we got some
That's
very
not
good
smart.
green blue here. So yeah, we may
They
try to
actively
put green
find
blue.
and
Oh
invite
man, we got a
qualified
shark to
candidates
crab.
apply. So while other companies
Spicy.
might deliver a lot of hay,
We got 2 Simic Guild
finds you what you're looking
gates,
for. The needle
2
in the haystack.
Azorius.
ZipRecruiter, the smartest
We actually
way
got
to hire.
a good variety of gates here as well.
At
Seems really bad. Okay, cool. So we're gonna lean towards green blue here. Is what I'm just wanting to do. But let's take a look here. So looking at white cards, Twilight Panther's pretty good actually. Knight's okay. Spirit's pretty good. Ministrant is very strong, I think. But not much really in the white, so we're gonna kind of lean away from that probably. Looking at blue, we got Fairy Duelist, which seems fine. 2 Persistent Petitioners, oh boy. Quench, which is playable. Shimmer's playable. That's whatever. I think this guy's pretty solid. A 2/3 that eventually becomes a 4/5 flyer seems pretty dang decent. Homunculus is okay. Mesmerize Method, and I just realized I forgot to turn on the Deckmaster. So let me turn that on really quick here. Once Deckmaster is up, then I'll get you to tell me if it's working. Continuing on here, Prying Eyes I don't think is that good. Benthid's good, but we actually don't have a lot of blue. It seems a little lacking, so not sure exactly where we're going with that, but I guess the multicolor stuff is generally more important than the non-multicolor stuff here, so. Okay, cool. So Deckmaster's up now, so the card previews. I don't know if it works in deck building, but it should work once we're in the game. Okay, so looking at black, I think Plague White's extremely strong. That's pretty cool to have 2 of those. This card's okay, not great. Sign's fine. Rebels is good. This thing seems pretty good. Priest is fine. Nothing exciting. In red, 2 Goblin Gatherings kind of cool, but you really want more. Just seems like decent filler stuff. This guy's pretty solid as a finisher. I actually like this guy pretty well. Red looks okay. And then in the green side of things, this is actually pretty good if we are in Simic, potentially. Bora's okay. Titanic Brawl's pretty decent. I think these guys are okay, but not much here. Mortify's very good in white-black. High Alert is very situational card. Cult Guild Mage is pretty decent. Fireblade's good. Hackerbat's good. So it definitely looks like we could have maybe a black-red thing going on here. This guy seems fine. Savage Smash is actually pretty good looking. 2 Airings here. They seem pretty decent. 4/4s or 3/3 haste they could buff later. And then in the green-blue, I think this is a fine combat trick / bounce spell. This card's pretty solid. You just constantly buff up your stuff. Anything you play just comes in. Counters. Frilled Mystic is good. Shark Crab I think is amazing. Just like actually combos really well. So is it this one that combos with? Kind of. So I can like move a counter onto the Shark Crab and then like trigger his ability. Gator's whatever. Actually not super high on this pool. I don't think it's like super great right now. So I'll have to look into our options. I mean this is a pretty big bomb. I mean it's a 4/5 hexproof, creates 2 creatures. Problem is I just don't know how we win. I like our red. I don't think we have enough of it. I think we're going to lean towards green-blue and just kind of lay that deck out, and then we'll go from there. We would play the Duelist. We'd play a Quench. Kind of have to go Simic. Yeah, that's where I'm leaning. The Courier is playable. A single Shimmer I'd probably play. I don't know about Homunculus. We play the Benthid. We'd probably play Stony Strength. Probably play the Boar. Play the Brawl. Play the Brush Striders. Maybe 1 Wrecking Beast. Maybe the Gift of Strength. Biomancy's good. We'd play Replicate, Guild Mage, Mystic, Shark to Crab. Maybe a Scuttle Gator. Seems maybe. That would put us at what? 17, so 5 cards lacking. That's actually not looking too good. Like, we would have to put in some really mediocre stuff at this point. Actually, no, I forgot this guy entirely. But still. That does actually not look that good. Thinking out this way, it doesn't look that great either. 2 drops look okay, I guess. 3 drops are really lacking. Yeah, I don't think we have anything. I don't think this is a deck. I think this looks unplayable. Okay, we're gonna go back to the drawing board on this. I think blue might be good, but I don't know if our green is actually enough. We're gonna drop the green for a minute and look at our other options. So let's just go ahead and look at blue-white as a possibility. Blue-white ain't happening. Nothing in blue-white. I mean, not nearly as much as it was in green, I don't think. I don't want to go blue-black and just say Dimir again. Let's go ahead and drop blue for a minute, and let's lay out the possibility of Rakdos now and see how that looks. We've got 2 whites, Priest, Trumpeter, that. Probably play one of those. Play a Dead Revel, play a Consign, play a Deaders, play an Imp. Bad. Great, play that. Guess you play the Goblin Gatherings. He has Menace, so I guess you play him. Guy seems fine, You probably play this guy just because he's a bear. We get Cult Guild Mage, Fireblade, Hackerbat. Block it if we want it. How does that look? That looks some better. I had some other cards that I could easily fit in the curve. I think this guy actually fits the... I don't know. I don't think this looks that great. I think it does look potentially better than the other. Like, less powerful cards, but a much better curve. I don't know if we have a good strategy with this, though. Alright. I'm actually at a loss here. I don't know what to do. Gonna have a pretty weak deck either way we go. Maybe we just force blue just for, like, the octopus? Maybe I force, like, blue-black and just 8 life? Maybe, like, splash white? I don't think Orzhov exists, but we'll try it. We'd play one of those, one of those, one of those, that. Yeah, it just doesn't look good at all. Like, the white is just so bad. I don't like Simic. Like, I think the curve was bad, and I don't think we had synergies. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe we go blue-black with a splash of something else. I'm thinking maybe we go like blue-black splash green, or like blue primarily double splash of kind of like black and green or something. It sounds bad, but we have so many guild gates it might just work. So I'm just going to kind of lay this out and see what it looks like. Let's put our blue back in. So if we were splashing white, we would not bring any of these in. So we would have the Plague Whites again. Have the Grodian, we'd have the Mangler. Probably play one of those, probably play one of those, play one of those, play that, play that. I guess we maybe still play Priest, I'm not sure. And that would give us Mortify if we wanted to splash white, but that would really be the only option. This looks pretty good curve-wise. Yeah, I'm not liking this the more I look at it. I think we're gonna go back to Simic. I mean, I think it's kind of our only options. We could maybe splash a little black or something. Maybe a little red even. Probably not gonna splash red. All right, so let's double check our blue. There's technically filler cards I could put in here. Like, I mean, I could even play like Ongulus and stuff, I guess, if I really had to. Alright, so let's go ahead and put the green back in. We play Stony Strength, Yetta Strength, the Boar, the Brawl, 2 of the Brush Riders, 1 Beast, Combat Trick, the Guild Mage, that. that. Look at this mess, though. Like, a 7-drop, a 6-drop, and I'm still, like, I'm so short on cards. Flash the 4-drop. Which one 4-drop? Roll 4-drop. This? Yeah, I could. I don't really need 4-drops, though. It's 3-drops is where I'm lacking. Play a Savage Smash on a splash, I guess. I really don't like this. I don't like this at all. Do not like this at all. Like, there are some individually powerful cards, like the Frilled Mystic, but, like... what does this deck have going for it? Like, nothing. I'm just playing, like, bad cards. I've only got, like, 12 creatures. Unless I play even worse ones. I just don't think this deck is good enough. What if we try to put... what if we try to, like... somehow go red-green. Let's lay out the red-green for the heck of it. Maybe there's something we're not seeing here. Like, this guy is actually good. That guy. Both the goblins. Maybe both these guys. Probably one of him. Maybe one of him. And we get 2 Eric's, Savage Smash, and a Zerta. We don't have any land fixing, but this is a problem. This doesn't look terrible, actually. It's just kind of straightforward, generic beat face, but it's playable. I mean, I guess technically this turtle is just a mono green because he's hybrid, but I think I really want to play the turtle. Okay. So the green is what seems really bad in this. So let's just lay this out. So, like, these are, like, the red-green cards that are decent. I don't think all of these cards are great, but... it's possible we could go, like, a Jund deck. Red, green, black. But then we'd have 2 Plague Whites, maybe a Priest, Rakdos, Guardian Spire, 1 Undercity, maybe an Imp, play the Rebels, play a Consign. Probably won't play this in this version. Of course, it's actually probably better than this guy in this one. Oh no, I have a couple Menace, which gives me counters, I guess. Maybe something like this? This actually doesn't look terrible. That gives me basically a full deck. Probably wouldn't play this one, and we played this. Then again, this is just a 6/6 or 6. Better than... oh, he's a 6/5 for 5. We play like 2 of these guys. Pop off with the Consign. I also play a Debtors. The creature count 17. I mean, what do you think about this, bro? I think this looks pretty decent. Looks pretty decent for sure. Oh, I forgot to put the black-red stuff in here. Then we would have Acrobat, Fireblade, and Guildmage. Yeah, and then we could play this Locket if we really wanted, but actually red-green, that's interesting. That the maybes. Don't think we play any of these green cards. Also not sure how good this guy is. He seems okay. This is looking decent actually. Definitely don't want that in here. We've even got like some mediocre cards we can cut, like the Imp and stuff. So we play both whites. I guess we probably play Priest in this deck just because we have like the Gatherings. I guess we have this, which gains control, which kind of combos with Priest. Priest doesn't seem great in this deck, so we may not play her. Trumpeter seems good. That guy seems good. That guy seems good. That guy seems fine. This guy seems fine. This guy... I don't know if we'd actually play him or not, 'cause if we're splashing green, this guy goes down in value, so we probably don't play him. I think that guy's fine. That guy's fine. That guy's fine. This card is actually maybe a little better because we have bigger creatures now, so this is probably up a little bit. Gathering's probably okay. I'm not sure about the Locket. I think Smash is probably worth splashing. It's good removal. We could easily drop the Imp. You guys are fine, fine. Then we'd only have to drop one more card here. Okay, this is interesting. I kind of like what we're looking at here. What are you thinking about this, Bront? Basically, red-black splashing a little bit of green for just some filling big creatures. Yeah. I think this is better than green-blue. Although, again, there's the option of maybe going like... Yeah, I'm gonna fix the lands. I'm not done yet. Like, there's still also the option of, like, somehow getting blue in here. Well, this is just a removal spell because I don't have much removal. It's not something I have to play on turn 3, so I like it pretty well in here. Locket also helps on the splash. I don't normally like playing Lockets, and I don't think I would actually play this Locket. Let's look at the lands and see here what we have. So we would have a Rakdos, and that's pretty much all the fixing we get. So that's rough. That's rough. I'm not gonna splash 2 colors. And these we're splashing, and this guy works off green. The green is the correct splash. I mean, there is still the option of somehow getting blue. Because, I mean, like, Shark to Crab's really strong. Frilled Mystic is strong. Combine's okay. Like, the green-blue cards are good, but then it's, like, just the actual green and blue. Yeah. Just trying to think, like, if we didn't have any red, that just kind of takes us back to the blue-black that was bad, so I don't think that's the answer. I hate to not play this Octopus, though, and this guy, who's really good. Sometimes you have good cards and don't have a good deck. 4-drop uncommon is why you splash green. Yeah, well, he's uncommon, actually. Not uncommon. And I think this is maybe the deck we go with. I hate that we really have bad lands, but it just is what it is, I guess. We do need to cut one more card, though, which I think is going to be the Priest, which seems out of place in this deck, so that is that. I guess we keep the Locket. I'm not happy about, but it is what it is. I'm not playing this thing. Pretty depressing. Like, I really wanted to go green-blue, and we almost had the deck for it. Like, there was so many just individual pieces of decent blue and green, but it's not a deck. You can't play a collection of minutely good cards and just get there. Like, you have to have strategy. And this is a pretty aggressive deck by the looks of it. I like it. Could cut one of these guys. Something. Maybe. Definitely don't think we want to play any of these. Yeah. The only other thing is I can maybe play like one of these instead of one of these. This is a 5/3 for 6. Yeah, that doesn't sound as good actually, more I think about it. So yeah, I think this is the deck. Let's double check our mana. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then 1, 2, 3. Actually, this is probably right. So I got 2 forests, 3 card splash, and a locket that also splashes. 3 green sources. Maybe go up 1 more green source in place of a mountain since I have an extra dual land here. Really wish I had a red-green dual. That would have been really handy. Would have been really handy. Gonna give me 9, 7, and 2. Yeah, so let's drop a mountain. Put in 1 more forest. That gives me 4 possible sources of green, 7, 8, 9 possible sources of red, 7 possible of black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Probably be a terrible decision. Oh, you don't have to do the midnight if you don't want to, man. Just hit up the, just wait and instead of going to the midnight, hit up the 11 a.m. or something. Or just call in sick. Wink, wink. I want to because I don't want to abandon the wife. That. I get you, but I mean, if you're like, I mean, just, you know, do something with her at the after it, or vice versa, or come to the 5 o'clock one. Because I'm actually skipping the 11, so you shouldn't do the 11. You should do the 5, and then meet me there. Or you could even do the 2-headed giant on Sunday with me, which would be the best. But I think you work that day or whatever. So yeah. Well, I think this is the deck, Bront. This is what I'm going to slam, and we're just going to be happy. So, 8. I'm not sure the mana is exactly correct, but it seems close enough. So, we're going to give this a shot. Let's see. What is the biggest card in this deck? Okay, we're putting Plague White. It's going to be our all-star. I'm calling it now. Alright, let's do this. First ever game, Ravnica Allegiance sealed. Let's go. M. Strut. Or Miss Trut. World may never know. So how is this thing? I know it's bad when I move, but when I'm not like constantly moving, does this look terrible, Bront? Or is it okay? Like, how's it look? Yeah, you can't complain with this hand, I guess. 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. Yeah, when I move, it's like, oh. Twilight Panther. Card seems pretty strong if you're in white black. Alright. So, do we want to go Ignis? Seems better later, so we'll go ahead and play out the Trumpeter, I guess. Seems right. Doesn't block quite as well in this situation. But actually, I guess it blocks better, but it doesn't give us the option of trading. Actually, I know it can't block at all because he can death touch. Yeah, that's annoying. Not a big deal, though. I will not give you a free kill. I'm not going to play this Forest just to catch him off guard on the turn 4 play. So, we're going to go ahead and jam a land, and I guess play the Goblins. Giggity. What is Giggity in relation to? I guess double blocking there is fine. Leave this back. Don't really have a good attack here, so no attack. This thing does have Menace. People are going to forget that, though. It's actually a pretty strong Menace card. Yeah. I mean, I think it's important to take little advantages like that. Like, the fact that maybe he'll make a decision slightly different because he doesn't know we're splashing green. You know, you never know. Now, I do have the option. I could try to deal some damage and then play this for cheaper, but that's not worth it. Yeah, I think we're going to play this and probably play it as a 4/4. Definitely no point to swing into that board, so yeah, that's what we'll do. Or I could go ahead and just play this guy as a 3/3 Menace, which is maybe better. I think I'd rather this guy die than this guy, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to play a Swamp, play this guy. He's going to come in as a 3/3 Menace. This is already going to be a cloggy game. I can see it now. Until they play some massive flyer that just dominates the game. So that is pretty likely. Try a way to, like, get rid of this, like sacrifice it off of this or something. But don't. Could play the Hackerbat, but I guess if I play this guy this turn, I have the option of buffing him next turn, which is relevant. I think I'll swing here and give him the option of the trade. He'll probably block it with the cat, but it's Menace, so I might get a double hit, so we'll do that. I guess I could also do this one and have the ability of paying the mana, put it at 3/3. But then that'd be bad, so we'll go with just this. Okay, that's fine. So we need to get this cat out of the way. Fine. Not the best trade-off, but I think it was fine in the long run. Then we're going to play this guy. We're going to make him a 4/4 Trampler, which has the ability to become a 7/4 Trampler turn. So this seems like a decent board state. That's a little scary. Death Touch, 3/2. Yeah, that's actually kind of frustrating. I guess we play the Mountain. Get 3 Goblins.
Shipping them out. That's why you need ShipStation, the #1 choice of online
We do
sellers.
here.
ShipStation automatically imports all of your orders.
Just gonna
into one
block
simple
there. I guess I could get some
interface, so you
trample
can
damage
easily create
through.
shipping labels for all the top carriers
I also
at the lowest
swing
rates.
here.
Now, try ShipStation
Rate of
free for
activation,
30
then it can
days.
maybe
Plus,
play a
Spotify
Hacker Bat
listeners get an additional
off
month free.
spectacle
Click
cost
on
if he
the
lets it
banner or go to
through.
ShipStation.com.
It seems okay, so I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna attack just here.
Some job
See how he
boards make you sort
blocks.
through tons of the
There's a
wrong
3,
resumes,
so it
which
seems
makes
like a
finding
good.
great candidate like,
Seems like a decent
well,
trade-off
trying to
either
find
way.
a needle in a haystack. That's not smart. The smart way? ZipRecruiter. They actively find and invite qualified candidates to apply. So while other
what
companies
happens
might
here.
deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the
Really?
haystack. ZipRecruiter.
He wants me to give him the
Smartest way to
Afterlife
hire.
2. It's odd that he would give off the double trade. I think we'll do it this way. There's some ad, yeah, it's from Spotify. Where I don't have the premium version. I'm okay with that. And I still get to play an Ingus. Fine. Alright. So do you think this looks better, though, with this green screen hardware stuff, Brunt? Like, does it make me look professional? Oh, that's the problem. Sacrifice a creature. It's a 4/4. He can sacrifice another non-token and make a... Okay. Just because my room is disgusting? Thanks. Power 3 or less. Well, this is awkward. What do I do here? Guess I just gotta let this guy be traded off, right? Play out these two. The other option is I could use the Smelt's ability, take that, swing here. Mediocre. Yeah, we'll give him the option right here. He did not block. Wow. That's fine by me. I will now play a Hacker Bat for spectacle cost. Heck of it, and then we'll play a Goblin Gathering and get 3 goblins. Ooh. Actually messed that up a little bit, I guess. No, that's actually good, because now I can trade off, so that seems fine. Keep the land as a bluff. It's 3 damage, 5 damage to a tapped creature. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Definitely should have left a black open here instead of a red. Acrobat. Flat play mistake because I didn't manually tap. Got a mountain in hand, so I could have both open. Definitely a slight play mistake. Do this, he gets 3 spirits. I don't know how I can beat spirits, but I can't take 4. Yeah, I guess we'll do this. I'm doing this before blocks just because. Slot 3 is scary though. Turns out, goblins are not as good as spirits. Especially not if I flood out. This is not looking good, boys and girls. Not looking. Not looking. What do we do here? Nothing. We just eat 5 flying and lose in 2 turns, right? If we don't, I don't even know, do we even have any type of like board wipe? I don't think we do, right? Oh, and he gets 2 creatures back. That, yeah, this is over. Yep, it's over. I don't think this deck is great. I do not think this deck is great. Makes me wonder, is it maybe better to try out the Simic version? Makes me wonder. I guess we'll try again. Maybe trading off with a spirit and giving him the flyers was bad. Maybe that was a mistake. Don't know. Don't know. I'm getting a little bit of a speed issue. Ooh, dropped frame. Which is couple. Alright, this looks really bad. No creatures and I'm on the play. Yeah, we can't keep that. Good lands, but... Gotta have a swamp or we lose. What do we do here? Do we throw the game on a risky keep? We get a scry, I guess. We'll keep. It hurts. Oh, do I keep the land or try to get a swamp earlier? I think we keep it. Can't risk not having any play. At least we get the smelt word out this way. Ooh, boy. So he's on red, green, blue over there, looks like. Hey, look, we got there. We actually didn't just lose. That feels decent. You could probably have a flash creature here, but we're just going to swing in anyway. Guess we'll just get our mana. Mana's worth. Give a burn. Oh, growth spiral. That's random. Seems good. Draw a card, play a gate. Oh, this guy's 4 colors. This guy on the gate deck? Is he living the dream? Is he living the dream? That is the question. That guy's water bottle just disappears. Alright. 2/2 adapt. I think we just offer the trade here. Let him pick. Get out the guild mage. I don't know how good this guy is. Like 4 to discard is pretty hefty. We also pretty desperately need a green now. Not likely to happen considering we only have what 3 or 4 sources. Oh. Alright, Fireblade Artist is okay. I'm sure he has some type of flash creature or something, but we'll go ahead and just play this guy. Actually, I have a little combo now, which is interesting. Wow, no creature, no flash? Wow. Pretty crazy, missed the turn 5. What does he have in hand? 37 lands? 7 drops? I legit don't know. How do you not play a 5-drop spell? Oh, there we go. Just wipe my board. Maybe he intentionally didn't do it just to get me to overextend? Seems like, hey, that's a good top deck. Question is, do we go with haste here? I think we maybe just go with haste. I don't know if that's correct, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, now he's gonna give it -4 or something? No, wow. Huh. I hate that animation for freaking spectacle. Oh, should have put the counter. Should have put the counter. That was pretty depressing. Oh, and he's gonna gain some life now? Yeah, that was definitely a mistake. Definitely would have been better to have a 4/4. That was not a terrible draw. Not a terrible draw. And we do still have the dead revels, so we can get stuff back. You have like an 8 drop over there or something? Let it. Spoke too soon. Well then, can't be blocked anyway, so I guess we trade here. Well, guess we at least make his swinging scary. I do think the Arinx is a pretty good card, though. 4/4 for 4 is just solid. And having a +1 counter to get to 4 is actually irrelevant. Create a 4/4 white and blue Sphinx creature token with flying and vigilance. Pretty good card. Really good card, actually. Wow. Well, definitely can't swing. Waste a turn getting creatures back, which seems not the best idea. Or we can not get our mana's worth and play this guy. I think we gotta build up our board, so go and play this guy. Not attack, because he has a big 8/8 Gate Colossus there. I don't know if we can get rid of. Well, we have a couple removal spells. Land here is actually not the worst. I think it's Vigilance. This guy's actually really bad, because then he has to attack. This is really bad. That's the only choice to play that. Probably have like a random Essence Capture or whatever it was called. Didn't have that at least. Definitely cannot attack, so... It's not looking the best. Not looking the best still. I guess we gotta swing out this turn, so... We'll leave a black open and we'll get 2 creatures back. So not the worst turn, I guess. Here. Thought he just took the damage for a second. I was like, did he misclick? Nope, not that lucky. I actually like this Gravelhide Goblin. He seems kind of like a decent little creature. Wish he was a 2/2 instead of a 2/1. Oh, there we go. That's a blowout. I do get to get some creatures back at least, so that's something going for me. 2 creatures from my grave to hand. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana to work with. Probably want to play them both in a turn, so I think that counts out Recluse. Let's get the Arinx. Not going to do anything for me. That does give me a little bit of a clock, so this that kind of does too, though. Sacrifice on it, though. I guess we get back, what, an Arinx and a Cult, right? Oh wait, I just lost. But why did he not just attack me with the Colossus? I just lost. I wasn't even thinking about this. I shouldn't be playing Magic at 1:30 AM. I just threw the game, but he didn't take it for some reason. Oh, and he gains more life. That's fine. I'm pretty sure I should have just lost the game, but I don't think it really matters. Why you play Azorius? Yeah, I mean, he has some decent Azorius, but he's actually not playing Azorius, sir. He's playing 5 color, or at least 4 color. He's playing 4 colors, so he has a billion gates. Make one of my creatures. I could actually block his Sphinx and kill it with this, which is actually interesting.
State Farm, this is Bill.
Finally got
So
the Clark Street crater, the mother of all.
I'm gonna play this guy and flash in the other guy to hopefully block his Sphinx and lose the game.
Try to fill it, but it always returns. It got me good.
But you know, State Farm's got you too.
That's all I got.
You ain't nothing.
You trash talking a pothole?
Yes, yes I am.
Go with the one
Alright.
that's here to help life go right.
I don't like where it says pass there. It makes me
Talk
nervous.
to an agent today.
Alright, Spire Mangler comes in, buffs itself, blocks the Sphinx.
Its durability and
This
power
has to block
make
here
obvious
so I don't
choice
die.
between getting stranded by a dead car battery. So pretty
And
much
depression
everyone,
happens.
The Napa Legend Premium Battery and $20 back. Helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
I think Gate Colossus is a pretty decent card.
Participating Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care centers. Limit 2 per household while supplies last. Offer ends.
I definitely don't think this mediocre Jund deck is good enough, so we might make Simic for the next round just to try it out. Yeah, this game's over. Game's over. Wow. 2 humiliating defeats. We haven't even stood a chance. Alright, back to the drawing board. Ugh. Everything's coming out. Alright. So we're going to try out the Simic build. So we have a Duelist, a Quench, a Shimmer, probably 2. That guy, that guy, that guy, probably one of that. Maybe even the Homunculus. Don't need strength. Gift of strength. 4. 2 Brush Striders, a Wrecking Beast. Biomancy, Guild Mage, Repudiate, Frilled Mystic, Dr. Crab, maybe a Scuttlegator. Doesn't even give me enough cards, and a horrible curve, though. A horrible, horrible curve. Three drops, just didn't get any 3 drops, basically. So I do have the option of splashing red again. I could splash red for, like these guys again, which I might have to. Might have to. That card's fine. That card's fine. This one, not the best. This is just such a bad deck. Need more creatures. I think we gotta play these guys. Like, it's our only choice. Play the Petitioners, which do nothing. Alright, we're gonna splash red. But just these 2. You know, I wonder if maybe we have like a 4-color deck in here somewhere, like some weird white, blue, black, green, white, blue, green, black, something like that. We could probably make something like that, but I don't know. I don't think we really want Prying Eyes, actually. I think that card's pretty bad. I don't like the Crocodile. Keep it. That card's fine. That card's not great, but creatures. Buys, whatever. Actually works well with the Airings, I guess, which is kind of cool. I don't think this card's great, but it's a creature. I think this deck looks really bad, but maybe I'm just bad at evaluating decks in this format, because it's my first time ever doing it, so. Find at least one more card to put in here. Oh, I forgot to put this in here. And that's our answers. That's the deck. Got 2 Simic Guild Gates. We don't have any type of red Guild Gates to help this mana. Fortunate. Wow, this looks bad. But we're gonna try it. Let's go ahead and do the auto suggest. See what it says. It says 1 red, 2 earrings. I don't like that, especially with the Guild Gates. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's pretty much even. I got a double blue, double green, double blue. Probably slightly more important to have blue. That's most of my creatures. Maybe we drop a forest, 1 extra mountain. Got 2 mountains. It seems so bad, man. I don't want to play this Homunculus at all. I just don't think we have a good pool, though, like, legitimately. I guess I could play this Locket well. It actually feels our curve out, helps us get up, so I think I am going to play the Locket in this case. Means I need to drop 1 card, so probably drop the Homunculus, because he seems really bad. Gives us some mediocre creature count at 14, but that's all we got going for us, so. Alright, this is what we're going with. We'll try it out and see what happens. We're just going to leave the Plague White there. Leave the Plague White. Yeah, this software that does this, it can do a couple different things. I'll go ahead and show you, Bront, before this game starts. So one of the other things I can do is, instead of removing the background, I can do the original background and blur it like this. Like, I can add like any amount of blur that I want. That's way too much. I think it looks pretty good when you have around like this much blur. And it's like, I am, yeah, you like that look? Like, it doesn't look as good in my background because it's kind of empty, but it looks really nice on like backgrounds where you have stuff behind you, so I think it's pretty decent. This hand actually looks pretty good. We got our red, we got a draw spell, we got 2 Errancs. But I think for right now, we are going to leave it like it was. Start with a island. Also, is my camera in the right position? Like, I don't want it to really cover my hand. I realize it's covering my hand a little bit. Actually, pretty bad. Get over this way a bit. That way it's not fully covering my hand. Hopefully that looks a little better. Go forest and shimmer. We don't have a 3-drop, so Locket looks okay here. But this guy's kind of one of our bombs, so I think we just won him. We've already got our lands. We do have to skip a turn, basically, by doing this. Seems questionable. But also just get this to have a creature on board. This guy is really good, though. I don't think we're going to let this guy go. We're going to take him. It might be a mistake, but we're gonna play a little greedy. Hopefully the opponent isn't super fast in their resolve deck. So. Or their 4-color deck again, you know, because why not? So we have no turn 3. Surprised how the opponent is doing nothing, so that's something. So because we have this mutant, or sorry, the spy, we're definitely going to go with counters on this. So we'll go ahead and just slam one out and see what happens. Kinda wish I drew a land there, but whatever. Play another Air, so go ahead and play this Crab. The Crab can actually become a 5/5 next turn if we wanted to tap something down, so we'll go ahead and play him. Crab seems like a very powerful card. Dark to Crab. Just looks cool too. Looks very dumb, but what? This guy just isn't playing cards apparently? Like, what's going on? Alright, let's get into combat. Guess we'll go ahead and just play out the other airings here. I guess this guy kind of is slightly better. Get our mana's worth. I actually like this card pretty well. I don't know if it's standard playable, but it's a nice card. Okay, we just played an opponent who literally did not play cards. What was that? Did he keep a 6-land hand or something? Like, I'll take a free win, but weird. Hey, we actually get 400 gems back at least. See, what's going to happen is we're just going to get like 6 games in a row where it's just nonsense like that, and then we're just going to say it was all because I went Simic. I'm gonna say it was all because I went Simic. You only won 1? Dang. What were you playing? I never saw your deck or anything. That's a bad hand. That is a bad hand. That's not much better, but we'll keep. That's okay, actually. On the bright side, we're getting pretty lucky with our lands, honestly. Like, surprisingly lucky. Thirsting Shade. Not a good card, but looks okay right now. Ooh, now this is a tough one. Wow, this is a tough one. I think we gotta take the, into the... Hate to see that boy go. Doesn't even show, because it's random, isn't it? Okay. Dr. Crab, we won't see you this game, buddy. That's interesting with this guy. Go ahead and get this out. If we really need to, we can counter a triggered ability. Oh man. I hope my pools tomorrow in real life are better than this, or day after tomorrow, or whatever. Why are you staying up all night again, Braun? Like, what was your reasoning for this? Help with tomorrow. What does that mean, though? Oh, to get yourself trained to stay up later. I get what you're saying now. Okay, I get what you're saying. Because you're used to going to bed earlier, so you wanted to give yourself a night to get accustomed. Everything makes sense. By the way, is the overlay working properly on Twitch? Where you can look at the cards and everything? I think I asked you earlier, but I don't know if you answered. Yep, 4? Okay, awesome. I will take 4 if you wish, I think. Actually... do I want to take 4? Because if he hits me, he gets play stuff for cheap. So I think we're actually going to block here because he's in Rakdos. Forces him to use his only red. Doesn't let him get his spectacle. This seems good. Yeah, I think that was a good play overall. Okay. So, now we play this guy. This card seems pretty dang good, actually. Better if you have, you know, more stuff to go with it, but... You can only pump that thing once. This card seems really bad. 3 mana to pump is just disgusting. Not much lifelink in this set, though, is there? I actually have a decent turn next turn. We get to shimmer, get whatever we want, and then replicate my big guy and get a bunch of tokens that don't do anything. That is what I like to see. So, we'll start with shimmer. This is the only option. Then we are going to replicate my guy. So, I'm actually, because I got the Stony Strength, I'm actually going to play the Forest, because I don't think it matters next turn. This is just in case of, like, weird something happening. Create a token that's a copy of this guy. This also lets us do shenanigans with these guys, which is going to be pretty sweet if you were to attack. I do not think we have the opportunity to be aggressive here, though, so we're going to pass. Imagine if these were like 1/2s. That'd be crazy. We did at least get to live the dream. We got to do, like, the ultimate, like, combo. Wait, it's white in the deck. Okay. Now he just, like, deals 2 creatures or something, or 2 my creatures only. Surprise me. Would not surprise me. Really need to familiarize myself on the tricks in this set. I know a few of them. I can't remember them all. Little creature with a +1 counter on it, and then it fights at instant speed. That seems pretty good. We can probably do some shenanigans with that at some point. For now, do nothing. I actually really like this playlist. Just like soft melodic music, relaxing, just low enough that you can hear it. Target player sacrifices a creature with the greatest power. Wow, that's one way to get rid of a Benthed. Fortunately, that is one way to get rid of it. Good top deck on his part. Guess we'll go ahead and use this. Fight off his infiltrator, I guess. Right. We're gonna do Titanic Brawl. We're gonna make this guy fight this guy.
State Farm, this is Bill.
Finally got me, Bill.
What's that, Rick?
The Clark
And then I've got to
Street
sacrifice a
of the
creature with the
Mother
greatest
of
power,
Yet
and
year after grim-wrecking year, it tormented the people of this town.
I don't know if it mattered if I got rid of the token or the
They got me
go
good.
card in this
But you know,
situation.
State Farm's got you too.
You hear that? You ain't nothing.
You trash talking a pothole?
Yes, yes I am.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
Now we got
Talk to an agent today.
Some
almost
jobbers
have the
make
ability to be
use of
aggressive
the
here.
wrong resumes, which makes finding a
I'm
great
having
candidate
cards to play is a little scary though.
trying to find a needle in a haystack. That's not smart. The
Question
smart
is, are we
way
willing to swing with
they
this guy?
actively find and invite
Maybe he
qualified
triple
candidates
blocks
to
and we get to
apply.
wipe his whole
So,
board?
while other companies
That seems
might deliver a
really
lot of hay,
living the
ZipRecruiter
dream,
finds
but
you
maybe
what
it'll
you
happen.
need. The needle in the haystack. ZipRecruiter. The smartest.
I think we're
way
gonna
to
go
hire.
with it. We're gonna go for the attack
ZipRecruiter
here.
now for free at ZipRecruiter.com/Spotify. That's ZipRecruiter.com/Spotify.
Like that. And since this untaps a creature, we have that going for it. If he were to play like another consume, I would take my life. What is this? It has hexproof as long as I control an illusion. That's cool. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. We could pump this twice, make it a 3. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and probably not block anything here. Oh, I messed up. I was supposed to untap this guy. Yeah, that's a play mistake. Stupid me. Thinking he was untapped for some reason. But yeah, that was kind of dumb. Pretty big play mistake, actually. Oh well. Guess we take 5 to 7. Pretty big play mistake. I don't make many of those though, so I'll eat it. Double your life total. Target player loses half their life total rounded up. That's a card. That is a card. You know, 46 to 5. It seems like a good game. These things happen. You're out? Well, I'm about out too, so I'm about to lose my 3rd game, so. Depression. Alright, pass to attackers. He attacks. Now we're actually going to play this card. See you, bud. Thanks for hanging around. Yeah, I hope so. Could also make one of these a 1/3. But we'll do it here like we planned. Yeah, amen to that. Like, these pulls were rough. And this may just be a format that doesn't have good sealed. Like, Ravnica sealed wasn't the best. I think we'll go ahead and just get rid of this guy. We'll block here. Block here. I think if he pumps his shade, we get the string. Our creature gains death touch. Really? You really said like every answer perfectly. Nothing I can do about that. Really unfortunate. I think we're going to do this. Gotta top deck some good stuff. Oh, now he, you know, just has a 5-2. This is not a bad draw, actually, I guess. So, yeah. Doesn't do a lot for us, but it's something, I guess. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we'll go ahead and play this. Oh boy. 5-2 that I've never even seen before is kind of stressful. Can't complain about getting flooded though. That guy has just as much land as me. I have one more, I guess, but can't believe he had 2 answers for my Benthed though. That's really sad. I thought this thing was just gonna live and do good things. Oh, and he has active treason. I was gonna block here. I guess these guys don't really do anything except block, so I guess I should save my life total, so. Oh, wait. No, now I'm not gonna let my guy untap. I just made a play mistake again. Oh, there's a play mistake. But now we have the ability to adapt him, and we also can counter a spell, which is kind of cool. Go ahead and just pass. Making a couple play mistakes. It's where it's so late. It's like 2 AM here. I'm pretty tired, so. Also playing with new cards. Learning. A little depressing when you make a mistake like that, though. But I mean, at the same time, maybe preserving my life total was worth it. This was like a 2-3. Okay, well, we don't lose, at least, because of the Mystic. I didn't attack there. We'll save this one. We go ahead and adapt. Let's see, it doesn't gain anything, so no, I guess we wait. No, I guess we'll go ahead and do it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. Now he's gonna have destroy target flying creature or something randomly in freaking black. Get 2 active treason. Oh, now he just has, you know, creature destruction. That's good. The free scry to seal the deal a little bit. This is not looking good. I think they should keyword that ability doesn't untap. Oh man, that's what I wanted to draw exactly. Alright, so blue, blue. Pocket. I guess play the forest. And green, 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 green. Oh boy, hot diggity dang, boys! And look at that, now he has a trumpeter, and boom, we lose. We lose. Oh, we lost pretty hard. Oh, that guy wasn't untapped. Oh, we drew this guy. Oh boy. Almost like it doesn't matter. Because that guy has Menace. And he has 2 creatures. And it can pump itself. So wow, that was interesting. So we lost 3 games that were legit games. We won 1 game where a guy didn't play any cards, period. So tells us something. Either we did really bad with our builds, both of them, or we had a really bad pull. Maybe both. Maybe I had a bad pull and I just didn't make the best of it, so. I don't know. That was an interesting turn of events. A little disappointing. I didn't expect to do this bad. But it is what it is. We get a couple gems back. We got our first experience with the format, so it's something to put under our belts. And we also get the 3 packs, so. I guess we'll go ahead and redeem these 3 packs, and then we will call it a night. So let's see what we get. Boom. Revival Revenge. I don't want to look at that card ever again after we freaking had it played against us. Boom. I actually think this card's pretty cool. I don't know how good it is, but I like it. I like it a lot. It's a weird card. And finally, green pool. Okay. Well, we got some lands. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. Like I said, tomorrow we'll be hitting up a draft at some point, so that'll be fun. Hopefully we'll do a little better with that. But yeah, Magic Arena's pretty good right now. They did a recent update that was very good. If you haven't read about that, please do. They actually did some things to fix the economy, not the economy, but the extra card problem, as everybody called it, or whatever. So. But yeah, so with that out of the way, we are going to call it a night. So thanks everybody who stopped by. Thanks to Brunt for sticking around. If you guys like what you see, leave any feedback. And as always, TheBeardedFool, I'm signing off. I'll catch you guys next time.